Welcome to today's lesson in preparation for Jamb UTME 2026. In case you need my sharp plans or any of my lecture materials, my tutorial, my mentorship, just send me a message on what? WhatsApp, all right? Send me a message on what? WhatsApp, all right? This is my WhatsApp number. Okay? This is my WhatsApp number, all right? So let's go. All right, so today we are treating calculations under projectile. It's a high yield. Jamb loves repeating questions under projectile. And remember, if you are calculating projectile, you can use formula of motion under gravity to also arrive at your answer, all right? But it is always good and better to use what? To use, you know, the formula given to it by the projectile stuff, the projectile formula, the particular formula, all right? So we are going to treat exactly what Jamb, you know, specified in their syllabus that we should know, all right? So this one, they are asking us to calculate maximum height attained. So it's part of what Jamb recommended in the what? The syllabus, all right? So let's go. Jamb must repeat question. The question reads, a projectile is projected vertically, that's straight like this, upward, with a velocity of 30 meters per second. Now let's write it down here, given, okay, this one is initial velocity. The first velocity, u, is equal to 30 meters per second. All right. It now tells us that calculate the maximum height attained. Take gravity. They also give us acceleration due to gravity. All right. So g is equal to 10 meters per second square. All right. So we are looking for what? Height, maximum height. Okay. Question mark. All right. So first of all, we look at all our options. All our options are represented in what? Meter. So our answer should what? Appear in meter. Okay. So what is the formula for calculating maximum height of a projectile? What's the formula? Maximum height, h, mass, is equal to what? U square, sine what? Sine, you can use, instead of to use sine square theta, use sine theta square, sine theta square, okay, over what? 2g. This is the formula for what? Maximum height of a projectile, all right? So we are going to what? Substitute and solve, all right? So h, mass, is equal to what? What's our initial velocity? 30, we put it in brackets, 30 square, okay? Times sine, what is the theta they gave to us? They didn't give us theta, but they said it was projected vertically upward. What is the vertical angle? This straight angle like this is what? What is this? Angle 90. So our theta is equal to angle 90. 90 degrees, because it's what? Vertical. Vertically projected. Okay? Because it's vertically projected, that's why it's angle 90. So we are going to use times what? Times, then, okay, let's put sine 90 square. Okay? Sine 90 what? Square. Okay, so over 2, then what is g? Times what? 10. Okay, so height, maximum height, max is equal to what? 30 times 30 is what? 900. Okay, then what is sine 90? Sine 90 is 1. Then 1 square over 2 times 10 is what? 20. Okay, so let's continue on this side. All right, so looking at what we have here, we are going to now do 1 square is what? Anything times 1, 1 times 1. Equal to 1. Okay, so height max is equal to what? 900 times 1 over 20. All right, very, very simple, easy peasy. All right, so height max is equal to what? 900 over 20. So divide that and tell us the answer. Height max is what? 900 over 20 is what? Therefore our answer is what? 45 meters. So among the options, do we have 45 meters here? Yes, this is the answer. Option C is the correct answer. The maximum height attained 45 meters. But there's also another method of solving this. You can use acceleration due to gravity formula to solve this. You can use what? You can use acceleration due to gravity formula to solve this. All right. So the second method, okay, second method of solving this. And what is the second method of solving this? Since all these are what was given to us, okay, we are not, and they didn't give us the particular angle. Since we don't have any angle, okay, so we are going to leave this angle out, okay, of our calculation if we are using acceleration due to gravity. So if we go back to the equation of motion under gravity, okay, or the equation of motion under gravity, you have to write all of them out to find the one that is suitable, okay, for the calculation. Okay, we are going to write the first one, okay, the second and the third. So v is equal to u minus what are you going to put here? G what? Gt. The second one is what? S is equal to what? Ut minus 1 over 2 gt what? Square. The third one is v square equal to u square minus 2 gs. All right, so we are now going to look at the one that we can use to arrive at the answer. Remember, we are looking for maximum height. That's what we are looking for. In this first equation of motion, do we have height? No. In this second one, do we have height? Yes. This distance, S, stands for height. Distance is also height. Okay, so the third one here, do we have height? S is height here. So we have height in 2 of the equations. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to check for other parameters. Do we have u here? Do we have u here? Yes, we have u. Do we have g here? Yes, we have g. Okay, and we are looking for maximum height. But when we look at what was given to us here, we don't have t here. They don't give us t now. So what if one can take soft t? What if one put the substitute t? Nothing. But this one we have u and we have u here. We have g and we have g here. So this one is the best formula to use. We are going to use this one. Okay, so substituting this into this formula, So final velocity. Do we have any final velocity here? No. So the final velocity will be equal to 0 because we don't have any final velocity here. Okay, so v equal to what? 0. Okay, 0 final velocity. So this v is equal to what? 0 square. 0 times 0 is what? 0. So no need to put anything for there. Just start. Okay, with the next, which is u. So u square is what? They gave us 30. Bracket 30. Bracket close square. Okay, minus 2 bracket open. What is gravity? Look at it. G. What is gravity? 10. Bracket close. Okay, then we put s. Remember, we are looking for this what? S height. Okay, or the distance. Okay, so if we solve this, 30 times 30 is what? 900. 900 minus 2 times 10, 20. 20 s. Okay, this is height. Remember, this is height. So that's what we are looking for. I don't want to confuse you. That's why I don't want to put h there. What we are not going to do, we are not going to bring s this side because it's not a like term. And we do what? We do the do now. You know the do what we're supposed to do now. We divide both sides. So, or we can also move 20s to this side and what? Divide both sides. Alright? Or we just divide both sides like this. Now divide both sides, you see divide both sides. So why it's like this is because I removed that 0 and I removed the equal to sign there. Okay? Because this thing was supposed to be 0. And to follow normal mathematics rule, it will not be 0 like this. 0 will be here. So if you want to do that movement, it's going to be justifiable according to mathematics. But to quickly get your answer, I don't get time for all those mathematics moves, okay? Because I'm not doing show your work, it's to get answer. That's the way I did. So if you do it like this, you will come move this one, okay? You move this one to this side, okay? You move this one to this side. You move this 20s to this side. You are not going to be left with 20s equal to 900. Sorry. Then you divide both sides. When you divide both sides, you are going to get s. Okay, sorry, s is equal to 900 over 20. We want to follow mathematics rules now. So when you divide 900 by 20, you are not going to get s is equal to what? 45 meters. That's your final answer. So you can see it is still the same answer. This is the second method of solving it. Two methods, the same what? Answer. All right. Now let's look at the second question under projectile. All right. The second question reads: a projectile is projected vertically, another vertically again. So that tells us that it's straight. Vertically straight is angle 90. Okay, this place is angle 90, angle 90. Vertically upward with a velocity, let's give in what was given to us. Okay, they gave us what? The velocity 20 what? Meter per second. This is initial velocity, the first velocity. U is equal to 20 meter per second. Okay, they now ask us to what? Calculate the total time of flight before it returns to the ground. The total time of flight, that's time of flight, big letter T. Okay, T is equal to what? Question mark. We don't know. That's what we are looking for. Okay, they gave us gravity. Say take gravity, acceleration due to gravity. G is equal to what? 10 meter per second square. All right. So first of all, we have to look at the options. If you look at the options, what unit is the option represented in? What unit is the option represented in? The option is represented in second. So you can do manipulation when you don't know how to solve. Do manipulation. But if you know how to solve, don't do manipulation, solve. Because sometimes manipulation they fail. Okay? Sometimes manipulation they fail. So how are we going to solve now? We are looking for time of flight. So what is the formula for time of flight of a projectile? Time of flight T is equal to what? 2u sine theta over gravity or acceleration due to gravity. So T, we will now substitute. Remember, it was projected vertically upward. So it's projected at angle 90. Okay? So the theta is equal to 90 degrees. So this is T is equal to 2 times, we put this one, initial velocity u, 20, bracket close. Okay? Sine, okay, theta, what is our theta? 90. What is sine 90? Let's first put over G. So what is sine 90? Sine 90 is 1. 2 times 20 is what? 40. Times what? Sine 90 is what? 1. 40 times 1 over G, which is 10. We don't put the G for here, so we don't put it here now, which is 10. Alright? So this will now give us what? 40 over 10. 40 divided by 10 is what? 40 divided by 10. 4. 4 seconds is the answer. Do we have 4 seconds here? Here, option A. 4 seconds. This is the correct answer. Easy mark. Sharp, sharp. Easy mark. Sharp, 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 sharp. Easy mark. Easy mark. Very sweet. Easy peasy.